You may find it hard to believe, but there are delicious foods you already love that can actually help you fight belly fat. Lucy Danziger is editor-in-chief of Self Magazine, here to tell us what those foods are and how they work. She's also going to clear up a mystery of blueberries based on the last segment, but we have to wait a minute until we get to that, so stay tuned for the blueberries. Lucy, good to have you with us as always.
Thanks for having me.
I like it because I look across this table and these are all really delicious, yummy foods.
Right, well, we all made these resolutions to get to the gym and not eat bad foods. The truth is, when you eat the right foods, you can eat a lot. And you can get rid of that belly fat.
I'm in, without doing all the ab work, although it doesn't hurt to do that as well. First one is avocado. We hear so much about avocado being a healthy fat. What's so good about it?
Your body needs fat, and so I say instead of using mayonnaise on your bread, try a little guacamole, because this has monosaturated fats, which help your body keep that blood sugar nice and steady. And so obviously you don't want too much fat, but half of an avocado with a little bit of dressing is a great way to get healthy fat. And that's going to keep that blood sugar nice and low.
So that you don't have those spikes, too hungry,
that's right,
too tired. Bananas also.
Okay, potassium is the anti-sodium. So if you're bloated and you're feeling a little puffy, have a banana or half a banana, and that's going to get rid of that bloat right away.
I love that too.
I know. Celery works too.
I'm obsessed with Greek yogurt. I eat a lot of this.
Me too.
Mainly because I like that it has such a high protein level.
That's right. So you can find one you like. I happen to like this, but some people like a smoother quality. And when you have that in the morning, that protein helps that nice, steady blood sugar all day long.
Talk to me a little bit, though, for people who may just eat a different kind of yogurt.
Right.
Greek yogurt has a really high protein content because it's strained, which is what makes it so thick, correct?
So what you want is that dense protein, because what that's going to do is keep your blood sugar from going too high. If you have a sugary cereal for breakfast or a pastry, your blood sugar goes way up, your insulin goes way up, and if you're not going to go out and run around, your body learns to store it as fat.
Okay.
So let's not do that. Let's have this high protein and keep the blood sugar.
And do I have to have, sorry to say on yogurt, but I know a lot of people eat yogurt, so we want to make sure that they're doing the yogurt that's going to benefit them most. If you have sort of a sugary yogurt in the morning.
Not as good as the plain.
Not as good as plain.
We say add berries. I tell my kids this is nature's candy. You can have as much blueberry and strawberries as you like.
Just brush your teeth afterwards so that they stay white, right?
Exactly, exactly. But the good thing about this is it's full of antioxidants. So when you do go and exercise or walk, this is going to make all that oxygen go to the muscles so much easier that you're going to have a great workout and your blood sugar stays nice and steady.
Keep it even and a little bit more energy.
Yes, it's the nature's blood sugar. That's nature's sugar is going to keep it steady.
Okay, a little perhaps sugar, though, isn't so bad. You're saying we can have chocolate skim milk.
Okay, so
Lucy, I love you.
I love chocolate. And after you work out, this is the perfect recovery food, because sometimes you get a little sore, maybe your muscles feel achy or tired. This is going to help them recover faster, so you're going to feel great and want to go do it again the next day.
What about chocolate and skim milk helps me recover faster?
Well, it's the perfect combination of protein and carb. And try to find one that's low in sugar.
Okay.
Okay, because that's really going to make the difference. You're not going to replace every calorie.
But not fake sugar.
No, I like the kind that has a little less sugar added.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's good stuff.
I mean, it's chocolate milk. Come on.
But it tastes great.
Like we're really going to turn our nose up at it.
It tastes great.
Green tea, once again.
It has a special compound. It's called ECGC that helps rev the metabolism. And in fact, people who drank 3 cups a day had their metabolism spike so that they're burning more calories and more fat all day long.
Time for me to switch from coffee.
Look, I love coffee, but if you replace a couple of cups a day, you're going to rev that metabolism.
All right, I'm making a note of that one. Also, citrus fruits and peppers.
Okay, any vitamin C, they have found that this will help you burn 30% more fat. You're going to zap fat.
When do I have to eat it to make that happen? Does it matter?
Vitamin C in your body. And I say, you know, women say to me, I don't know what to bring with me as a snack. This is a perfect snack pack.
Clementine.
Put it right in your purse. It will keep for hours.
And better to have this in the morning than, say, a glass of orange juice, right? Because you get more fiber from the
Exactly. And
from
speaking
the fruit
of
itself.
fiber, we want fiber. Okay, look for a bread that has 4 grams. That's as much as
4 grams of fiber in your bread and whole grains, correct?
Yes, of course. But a lot of the labels will boast all sorts of whole grain. 4 grams of fiber is it. And if you're going to have a sandwich or toast, that is the way to go, because it keeps you full, keeps that blood sugar nice and low, and you will feel great. And in fact, if you get to 35 grams of fiber a day, and this says 10 grams, you are burning 6% more calories than if you didn't, just by sitting still. So eat fiber. It's not just for old ladies. It's good stuff.
There you go, and I think that just sums it up perfectly.
There you go. And you can go to self.com and get recipes for all this or do our Jump Start diet.
And we've got some more on our website as well.